About halfway through the BMW R60/5 engine rebuild, I ran into an unexpected issue. What you just saw is a brand new OEM BMW oil pump assembly that was placed within this engine housing. This assembly consists of two components, an inner rotor and an outer rotor. Once the engine is rotating, these two parts combined will create a vacuum. This allows oil to be drawn from the oil pan and it gets pushed through the oil pump. After the oil pump, you'll have pressurized oil that reaches all your moving components within your engine. Now, as I was assembling this oil pump assembly, I noticed the outer rotor was extremely loose within this engine block. So I took the outer rotor out, placed it on the table, and I also took the original outer rotor of the oil pump and placed it right next to it. I then pulled some factory specifications from a 1971 BMW workshop manual. I'll have the factory specifications highlighted on screen. I then went ahead and measured the original BMW outer rotor. This outer rotor measured perfectly within the factory specification. It was exactly half a thou larger than the minimum and half a thou smaller than the maximum size allowed. So this one, after 50 years of use and 90,000 miles on the odometer, is still perfectly within spec on the outside diameter. Next, I measured the outside diameter of the brand new OEM BMW oil pump outer rotor. Now this right here measured just under 6,000ths of an inch smaller in diameter. And I'm not kidding you, 6,000ths of an inch. And I'll leave the metric conversion on screen for you to see. So this can actually even be measured with my vernier. It doesn't even have to be measured with an outside micrometer. And that's the reason why I have excess play between the outer rotor and the engine housing. So now I took some pictures of what I figured out and I shared this information on Instagram and also in some Facebook groups. The feedback that I received was actually very, very shocking. To my surprise, everybody that commented under the picture knew about this issue. I haven't read about this anywhere online, so I actually wanted to make this video about it so you guys at home also understand that there's something seriously wrong with the outer rotor of the brand new BMW oil pumps. If the spec is between 1,000ths of an inch, then why would actually BMW make an outer rotor that's about 5 to 6,000ths of an inch smaller in diameter? I personally would not want to place this loose outer rotor within this engine. That can cause low oil pressure, pressure irregularities. So you'll have maybe some low pressure and then some high pressure, which is definitely not good for your bearings. And it can also cause excess wear within your engine block. And who wants to deal with that, especially after an engine rebuild? I wanted to make this video as short as possible, but also share the importance of the outer rotor with you. I'm not exactly sure why BMW has a flawed part right here or why they made the size smaller over the years, but maybe you guys have an answer and you guys can let me know down below in the comment section. I've obviously already ran into rocker arm issues and now it's an oil pump outer rotor issue, so I'm not exactly sure what I'll find next, but I'll tell you this, I was not planning on making this video. If you would like to know more information about this oil pump and how I assemble it within this engine, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below because the next video will be a full-on engine rebuild. It'll be from top to bottom. I'll share all the insights on this engine rebuild, and if you're interested in that, be sure to stick around. And if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button down below. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.